Hello, welcome. Take a moment to relax, breathe to the fullest, move around a bit because moving is improving. Would you think so? At least when it comes physically to your body. People sometimes worry about like a perfect posture. Do you think there's a perfect posture? I don't at all. I heard that, and I think that the best posture is the next posture. So as long as you're moving around, you can get your joints mobilized. I think that's the way the body's meant for. And almost every part of your body can move if you are so lucky enough to have the ability to. Don't forget to mobilize your neck, your eyes. I mean, if you're looking at something very close to you, I digress, I'm kind of rambling, but today was maybe my favorite. Today and yesterday were probably the most fun I had training in a long time. It really went well. The legs, I think I really trained them well over the past 2 days. The limiting factor is definitely my knees, but I am training them, so it makes sense. They don't hurt at all. I just feel the pressure building, and I know to back off. So this horse stance is pretty low impact. Probably what I'll be doing, horse stance, some squat mobility, some lower movement, low to the ground movement. And I like these forearm balances because I've been in the handstand pattern, just straight arms, bent arms a little bit, balance to handstand, and just getting out of the routine, getting away from the familiar and getting into these forearm balances have been really fun. So here is the funnest part that I've done, these knee drops and the reverse. So I can do it forwards and I can pop back up. Not here, I fall, but the other ones I get pretty well. If you want to try it, try just the going down. Don't worry about the coming back up until you've really mastered the going down part. So when you move around, I mean, that's how you grow physically, or at least get more efficient. And I think if you're into fitness, you should be into learning. I mean, fitness is a physical betterment, but mental betterment might be even more useful. So learning is growing, movement is improvement. Hopefully those little maxims will stick with you. And I think life is more interesting if you think that you know nothing, you know very little, you have a lot to learn, than thinking that your own knowledge is sufficient for your life. So here doing some handstand strength exercises. And I took some time to think about my goals, which, I mean, you should too. You should always refine your goals, keep them in line, keep your alignment, your life alignment, your goals aligned with what you want. So here's my physical workout goals. I want to strengthen the knees and the elbow. Those joints don't really have much flexibility or added mobility to them, so just want to strengthen the joints and mobilize, then strengthen the shoulders and hips, and just strengthen the ankles, feet, and wrist, and that should cover most of it. My neck and head, I'm not sure really what I want to do with that. They already get stronger, so maybe I'll just focus more on mobility because I just use them generally throughout. So here's what I'm talking about, that shoulder mobility. Try to get behind the back, shoulder strength going. I mean, do you train your arms behind your back, your shoulders behind you, those rear delts? I hear that rear delts are kind of a lagging point for some people, some gym goers, some gym rats, because they're not those so-called mirror muscles. And I feel if you get away from the mirror, you'll instantly find an easier way to balance, because if you get into your body, it can really help instead of looking externally at a mirror. But the shoulder mobility is going well. I'm trying to get some double air chair style strength. Here's the stretch you can do. You can do a towel stretch, a shoulder jump rope. Pretty good. So is that something you do personally? Do you train the mobility in your shoulders? It's your most mobile joint, FYI, but I'm sure you already knew that. Probably preaching to the choir when it comes to shoulder mobility. Yeah, today was a great day. I felt really good. Felt like I made a lot of improvement in my lower body. And I'll probably take a couple days off before I train it hard again. I'll do some easy stuff in between. But I think I'll get to some I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. I'll just have to feel it out. Thinking maybe some straight arm shoulder press handstands. Pretty fun. Maybe some abs. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Maybe like and subscribe, leave a comment. I'll get back to it when I get the time. So one of my main goals of this channel is to kind of push the paradigm of fitness forwards. You know, bodybuilding, aesthetics for pictures, things that look good in a picture, has been the main pulling or driving force, I think, behind fitness culture in America. So I'd really like to get it towards a movement culture. You know, started by Ido Portal, one of the biggest influences in my fitness journey. I think it started with Cali Muscle, got me into the bodybuilding, and then it kind of got stale. I think Ido Portal kind of is pushing it forward. So, I mean, there's cameras now, so movement looks good on camera. If you're a smooth mover, hey, that's got to be worth something. So here are the fingers. Don't forget to exercise your hands. Your hands and fingers aren't going to grow too much. You can't really flex them as flashy as your legs or your biceps. But your fingers and hands are pretty darn important if you're so lucky enough to have them and able to move them. So here's the end. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll keep the daily training coming, the daily motivation. I'll push the envelope. And I hope you do too. Push the envelope in your own life. Remember the golden rule.